Robinson. Introduction. The Albert Field stands for full on April 15th, 1947. Brooklyn Dodger Jackie Robinson picked up his baseball bat. The crowd watched as only African American in Major League Baseball. MLB walked to the plate. Insults rang out from the other team's dugout. dug- dugout. The Dodgers general manager, Branch Rickey, had warned us what happened. The words hurt, but Robinson had promised not to respond. He would play ball and let his bat do the talking. Many people took note of the great courage Jackie Robinson showed that day. His courage would make him a baseball legend and a champion for equal rights. The early years. Jack Roosevelt Robinson was born on January 31, 1919, the youngest of five children in a poor Georgia family. The Robinson family moved to California when Jack was born. There, he became known as a talented athlete in not just one but several sports. Jackie Robinson attended to the University of California at Los Angeles, UCLA. He was a star on the school's football, track, baseball, and basketball and baseball teams. Robinson was the first student in the school's history to win special award in four sports in a single year. In spite of this success, Robinson did not graduate from UCLA. The Robinsons had a little money. He left school in 1941 to help support his family. Taking a stand, Robinson played semi-professional football after college. Then in December 1941, the United States entered World War II. While many young men at the time, Robinson was called up to serve into the U.S. Army. Robinson served at Fort Hood, Texas. One in 1944, he and a group soldier got on an army bus. The bus was segregated. White soldiers sat in front of the black soldier in front and black soldier in the back. Yet Robinson knew he was no less a soldier than the white man. He refused an order to move to the back of the bus. For this he was arrested. The army wanted to punish Robinson, but many people defended him. He was a good soldier who had only stood up for what was right. In the end, he was found not guilty. They were hired. After his time in Army, Robinson worked at a Texas college coaching basketball. In 1945, he received a letter from the Kansas City Monarchs, a professional baseball team. They offered Robinson a contract to play with them for $400 a month. The Monarchs were part of Negro Leagues. At the time, baseball was segregated. White and black athletes played separate leagues. Robinson signed on to play for the Monarchs, thinking it might be a way to someday to get into the white major leagues. Robinson showed everyone he was a skilled player. He caught the eyes of Branch Rickey. general manager in the Brooklyn Dodgers. Rickey thought that there should not be separate baseball leagues based on race. Instead, as he put it, professional baseball should be colorblind. He wanted Dodger to sign a player from the Negro players, a first attempt to integrate Major League Baseball. Rickey knew that his player would not only have to be great athlete, he would also have show strong character in the face of abuse. In 1945, Rickey met with Robinson. Rickey offered to hire him on one condition: Robinson would not respond to any re- prejudice against him because of his race. Robinson was first very surprised. How could this man expect him to not fight back against prejudice? Prejudice. Ricky explained that the best way to fight back would be to play well. Robinson would show just how good he was. Number 42 takes the field. On October 23, 1945, Jackie Robinson signed on to play for the Dodgers minor league team. Spring training for the team was held in Florida. There, Robinson had a taste of what he would face at MLB's first African American player. He could not stay in the same hotels as the rest of the team. After minor league team refused to play because of Robinson, opposing pitchers threw the ball at him. Even some of the teammates didn't want to play with him. None of the abuse stopped Robinson. He played well enough to move to the Dodgers the next year, where they numbered 22. Jackie Robinson took the field on April 15, 1947. Before a crowd more than 26,000 spectators, the Dodgers earned a victory that day, not only over the Boston Braves but also over prejudice against African Americans. Robinson also went on to have a great career. He was chosen Rookie of the Year in 1947. In 1949, he was voted Most Valuable Player in the league. Robinson was a fast runner to lead the league in stolen bases. He helped the Dodgers win six league championships and a World Series victory. In 1962, he became the first African American to enter the Baseball Hall of Fame. Beyond baseball. After retiring from baseball in 1957, Robinson joined the coffee maker and fast food chain Chuck Full O Nuts. In doing so, he became the first black vice president of a U. S. national company. In 1964, he co-founded the Freedom National Bank, which grew to become one of the largest black-owned banks in the United States. 6 years later, he launched a construction company. Robinson also became the civil rights leader who continued to work for equality for all people. He died in 1972 from heart problems and diabetes complications. Today in the United States, people of color have more opportunities in the world of sports than ever before. We all have numbers 42 to thank for that.